Hey people, Sylvia's here, back on Exile. I have literally no idea what Exile episode this is. Every time I start one of these, I say to myself, I should really check that beforehand, but I suck, so I don't. Anyway, there is a tomb, that's the word I'm looking for, around here somewhere. Right there, in fact. That is the target for today's video. This is a fun one. I've actually, this is like one of my fonder memories from when I originally played this game all those years ago. It's like 20 years ago at this point too, which is insane, but no, I guess it can't. Well, no. Probably 19 years ago, I'm thinking. If I remember correctly, this game came out in 97. I got it on like a shareware disc. I would imagine it was like newish on that shareware disc. So I would imagine I probably played it within a year of it coming out, which would have been 98. So 19 years ago. To be fair though, the first time I played it, I had no idea what I was doing because I was way too young to be playing an RPG of this scope. When I have not played RPGs before. This is actually probably the first RPG I played. But all I did was like fiddle around and just be like absolutely lost when I first played. I think the actual first RPGs then that I really legitimately played would have been Final Fantasy 7, 8, and Legend of Legaia. Those were the first RPGs I ever played. Love those games, by the way. Anyway, in we go. Real quick, I'm checking my volumes. Alright, we should be good. You walk down the musty hallway and find yourself in a dim, dark chamber with paintings on the walls. Suddenly, things get dark. You look back and see a wall has appeared blocking you, and howling spectral laughter suddenly fills the halls. That's the best kind of laughter. Those, though, I'll say this again, were good RPGs. Everybody, says Final Fantasy VII is the best thing ever. This painting had crumbled and faded. Only the plaque at the base communicates anything useful. It says, Gorvifal. Odd, this painting simply depicts a button. This ancient painting depicts starving peasants groveling at the feet of a huge muscular man. He looks down upon them with contempt. Must have been a nice guy. This is a painting of a large dark tower on a promontory over the water with many farms clustered at its base. Considering how sparsely populated this area is now, this must have been a very old painting indeed. You can just make out this painting. It depicts a huge man with a sword sitting on a throne. The style of clothing is completely archaic. The plaque under the painting has been pried out. So yeah, like Final Fantasy VII was like the definitive Final Fantasy game. Everybody like loves that. I was not a super big fan of Final Fantasy VII though. There's a huge drooling ghast sitting on the throne to the north. You tense yourself for combat, but when you realize it doesn't seem to be about to attack you, in fact, it's just sitting there peacefully, waiting. Final Fantasy VII, like, I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong. It just wasn't the greatest game in the world to me. And I'm not sure exactly why. Quick ghast. Because it's kind of funny. I want to finish what I'm saying real quick. My friend had Final Fantasy VII, and I watched him play it. I started a new game on it for a while, and then I was like, this game is pretty cool. And then I asked for it for either my birthday or at Christmas. I don't remember which one. And instead, I got Final Fantasy VIII. And I played through Final Fantasy VIII, and I enjoyed Final Fantasy VIII much more than I did Final Fantasy VII. So I'm not sure, like, by the time I actually touched 7, I was a little bit older, but not that much older. So I don't know if, like, I want to say, like, part of it went over my head, but I don't think that was the case. I don't know. I don't know. Let's talk to this dude. This huge ghast sits on the throne gazing at you hungrily. Drool drips from its massive teeth and little bits of blood are speckled around its mouth. It emits a deep chuckle. My name will not save your life. It runs a claw down the arm of the throne. I've been placed here to Gorval to taunt you. Little typo there. You're in the tomb of Gorfal, mighty warrior and Thane. For centuries he has lurked here, hiding his crypt and then making it visible again. Lurked? Hiding? Visible? Nothing pleases him more than snaring a few passerbys, tormenting them, and destroying them. I am honored to share in this pleasure. He is brilliant. You have no hope. You may want to let me eat you now. When people begin to suspect that people are being abducted, he makes the crypt disappear for years and years. We get very hungry, but it guarantees much carnage for us, it grins, in the long run. Alright, let's go back. Taunt. I've been placed here to ask you a riddle. Answer correctly and I will depart and let you proceed. Fail and wander aimlessly. Are you ready for the test? Here is the riddle. When you know the answer, speak it to me. I have 2 knives, they're sharp and red, I want to stick them in your head. He grins. What are they? This is I should mention, this is a riddle that I have remembered, like, word for word for years. It's fangs. It looks disappointed. You may move on, but remember, when you die, I will be feeding on you. It fades away before your eyes. Creepy. You hear a strange, whispering, malevolent voice. Welcome to my crypt. I hope you enjoy your stay. I seriously doubt you will be my first visitor ever to leave. I am quite hungry, so please hurry up and die. I haven't been fed for quite some time. But yeah, so anyway, I love Final Fantasy VIII. This was probably once intended to be a beautiful altar, the centerpiece of a crypt. However, several cracks and a thick layer of dust later, it isn't that impressive anymore. Beyond here lies Gorefall. None shall ever disturb his eternal rest. One of the things I liked that Final Fantasy VIII did was, besides the first level up on each of your characters, it was always you just needed 1,000 EXP to level up. So the monsters would eventually, like, give you reduced EXP. But it was always just 1,000. It's like, none of this, increasing to massive amount scaling, EXP numbers. It was just always just a nice, even 1,000 EXP. Ultimately, it was the same thing, but it was nice. It also made, like, grinding for levels a little bit less of a hassle, too. I really enjoyed that game. I gotta say, I really enjoyed that game. And the Triple Triad card game, if anybody knows what I'm talking about. And we're back to start. You hear the voice again. Go ahead, keep marching around. I can create servants to fight you for as long as you want. Just rest assured, sooner or later you will fall to feed the spirit of Gorefall. Should be more dudes somewhere around here. I should really cast light again. Let's do that. Oh wow, I didn't even see that. Have I scryed ghouls? No. In fact, I've scryed very little undead. Got him. Any more? Just a skeleton. Which actually hit me. Look at that. And then Komodo just absolutely missed his attack, which was nice. Okay, well, I guess I gotta go into combat mode and kill you. Is Gorefall gonna say anything to me anytime soon? Alright, now, if I remember correctly, yeah, behind the gas, there's a button on the wall. A big, fat, red, friendly, inviting button, just waiting for you to push it. Push. You press the button. It makes a satisfying click. Nothing else happens that you can tell anyway. We get some more skeletons. I appreciate that my people stayed backed up there so that I didn't have to, like, annoyingly move them all into position. Komodo, you really dropping the ball here. 7? 7 on a skeleton? Come on, dude. I know you can do better than that. And there's that ghoul. Or another ghoul, I should say. The first ghoul I clearly killed. Wow, and nobody is dropping anything. Another big red button. Pushed it. It's clicked. And another ghoul. So happy that it did that again. And light spell. You know, I have to say, when I did this the first time I played this game, since I didn't know how to get out, I spent a lot more time trying to figure out how to get out. And also, I guess I was just generally worse at RPGs back then. So it took me longer to kill everything. You know, there was like an actual challenge involved in it. There is a knot right now. And a button. We get some zombies. Another miss. There we go. Another zombie. And I think that last button opened up an exit for us. I think. Is that everybody? Yep, now we can leave. Now, I'm not sure, though. Actually, real quick, I want to see, did I scry zombies? Okay, zombies have been scried. Double checking. Better safe than sorry. We're going to control S real quick. Okay, so you can come back in. Now, does what's-his-face respawn? Alright. So now, there is actually, you can clear this. I think this is going to be my first time casting Move Mountains at this point, which I don't even know where it's at. Summon Spirit, Awaken, Heal, Detect Life, Cure, Restore Mind. Other spells? Alright. Maybe I didn't give it to that one. Better Mana, Location, Weaken, Move Mountains. Okay. There we go. So we've got a white and a ruby skeleton. We're going to scry these guys. Ruby skeletons. Level 10, 50 HP, deals 2d8 damage, shoots the heat ray, which is the important thing. And then immune to everything but magic. And then Jill's going to throw our nice little happy scry on the white. 50, level 10, 2d8s, draining touch. I'm not exactly sure how that manifests itself. Ruby skeletons, though, are quite dangerous. Don't underestimate the ruby skeletons. So we got 350 gold, breastplate, poison, gem, orb, ring, and junkie and junkie. Now, if I remember correctly, though, there is more to this. I just can't remember how to get to it. At least I think. There we go. Let's cast our light spell first, though. So that was a spirit. We're actually going to go back. I'm going to cast my my major blessing. And now let's do this. Alright. We've got, what is that? That is a specter. That is a ghast. I don't think I have actual ghast scribes. No. Well, I guess we're not going to do it now. And we've also got a spirit there, which I am going to scry. Spirits are your spellcasting undead, level 11, 55. Mage spells 3. That's their thing. Whoops, I actually did not mean to attack right there. Really? Sylvius, it's you with the bow. Come on, you can do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. And do we have... Okay, I did check the Spectre. With a long, furious howl, the Spectre Agorafall fades away. The crypt suddenly seems much less oppressive. One thing is for sure, nobody's going to get trapped in here again. Can we take care of the spirit? Nope. Alright. So Agorafall and his merry band is dead. You can see this connects to there. A small amount of gold that was dropped, and then the 2 potions, and there is nothing else here. That is the entirety of this place. The double... I don't know if I actually need to push all the buttons to get out, so we're gonna just do it. The like the hidden behind the hidden door was a nice touch, you know? Like you open that up, you see the hallway and you're like, oh, I figured out the trick to this place. You go down the hallway, kill the white, kill the ruby skeleton, and you're like, alright, mission accomplished. But you haven't really accomplished the mission. You think you have, and then you realize there's actually more to it. Alright. Can I just go backwards completely? Do I need to loop around like I did the last time? I don't think so. Alright, now that should open up my exit route. And then this place is now just gone. Gone, gone, gone. Now the last thing I want to do for this video is we're going to go back to shader. If I'm pronouncing that correctly and remembering that correctly, I think the keyword here. Did I? Oh, in this opening in the forest, you find a lovely patch of flowers. Using your keen woodsman's eyes, you examine them, and sure enough, some of them are glowing nettle. Oh, nice. We'll take that. A little bit of alchemical ingredient. Can never hurt. Yeah, so in shader, if I'm, again, remembering that correctly, there was a spot I needed to use move mountains on. We're going to go do that. Yeah, I don't care. And I also want to check, do I have... Okay, I did pick up the suspicious package. I wanted to make sure I had picked up the suspicious package. Can never have too many suspicious packages, you know what I'm saying? You have found a section of shader that for some reason the walled off and abandoned. The walls are crumbling and clearly substandard. There are probably remains of an older part of abandoned the walls for safety's sake. Okay. And... move mountains. And we get some roaches in this abandoned section. Actually, not sure if I have to cast it here either. Okay, I apparently did not. We got another little roachy friend. We'll cast it here. Yeah, look at that. Some kind of gemstone. Anything else in here? Garbage? Anything down there? Nope. Garbage. Crumbling stairway leads down to what your nose tells you can only be a sewer. You think you hear a soft hissing noise from below. Go down. Down we go. Beware dangerous sewers. Trained sanitation workers only beyond this point by order of... Yeah. I'm actually going to go back up real quick. Just wanted to make sure there was nothing further to the left. Okay, so we are going to go back down there. We'll explore the sewers. Cracked my ankle right there. I don't know if that was picked up on my microphone or not. If I remember correctly, I think I did give archery skill to Meow. I'm going to check that real quick. Yep, Meow does have archery. Now this walkway is kind of a pain. Oh, great. Oh, good God. Oh, and Sylvius is far enough away that I'm going to have to scroll the thing each time. Did you kill it? Please tell me you killed it. You killed it. Awesome. Let's have Jill cast our Cure Disease on Meow. Alright, not perfect, but sufficient. I prefer to let Komodo get the EXP, but... Where's... Okay. Like, where is everybody? Sylvius will pretend to actually be an archer. Avatar got poisoned. That's kind of life. Can we just... Yeah, let's do it this way. There we go. And we'll cure a nice little disease. Avatar already got cursed from that disease. Several unfortunate trader guards were trapped in this cave by roaches. They met an unfortunate fate in an unfortunate place. Indeed they did. Darts, hammer, flail. Flail, don't have the carrying capacity for it. Flail, garbage, garbage, garbage. Wow. I mean, I'm like positive this is all going to be like low quality crap, but just, you know, finding chain mail just laying on the floor is nice. Okay. And just in case, I doubt that there is a hidden door, but yeah, I figured I'd double check. Dead end. Roaches. That is our exit, and I'm diseased again. This is frankly getting a little bit annoying. The walkway here has crumbled into the water. You can't go further this way. Hey look, there's a boat. Well, I know where I'm going next. Kill it. Oh, way to miss. Try again. Way to suck. Oh, I didn't even realize these were mung roaches. I just assumed they were normal ones. Alright. Komodo gets cured disease. Disease cured. I hit the wrong button. We want to pick up the 5 food. Not a huge amount, but food's food. Little roach cavern with nothing in it. I forgot that Meow has been poisoned. Nothing here. This is gonna be annoying. Oh yeah, is that gonna be annoying? Oh boy. Wound, 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 wound. 19 damage is respectable. Thank God. And a Spore Beast. Have I scryed Spore Beast? I don't even know where this would be. It does not look like I have scryed Spore Beast. So we're gonna scry that. We're gonna fail and misclick on the ground or the wall next to it, which is always a joy. I don't know where that roach came from, but there's a roach. Can we kill this roach? Thank God. Oh wow, more roaches. Actually, quite a few things are coming at me right now. I'm not sure how they got... I thought I cleared out everything that was behind me. I wonder where those guys came from. Yeah, good God. Trying to navigate through these things is kind of annoying. Another Spore Beast. More roaches. Really? At least you didn't get diseased. Awesome. Okay. I want to go this way first. There's a boat securely tied to the docks ahead. It's big enough to fit your party. Awesome. This is not the boat that I saw, though. Okay, we can't go further upstream, is what that was saying. Under. Alright, under again. I'm so happy my people are clustered in one spot for that one single roach. Alright. Let's go see what we got over here. We got diseased. On 3 of my people, look at that. Alright, cure disease, cardio. Are you cured? You're cured. We're gonna have Jill cast the rest of these because she still has mana. SP as it's called in this game, actually. Spell points. Alright. Have not used this in a while, but this looks like a good spot for fireballs. And another fireball. Although I will not have Jill cast any more fireballs because I don't want to waste the mana for cure diseases. You see a grate in the ceiling above with bars shaped wide apart so trash can be thrown through. Sunlight pours through, although unfortunately there's not much fresh air. Garbage is heaped everywhere. Yeah, well, you know, people of Shader, maybe if you weren't all like filthy pigs, you wouldn't have this horrible roach problem. You know what I'm saying? Anything in here? A wand. Nice. And then a bunch of garbage. Alright. Under. Should be something here. Nice little friendly giant roach is now dead. Nothing in there, really? I have to say, this has been somewhat disappointing. The river starts getting faster as you head downstream. You see ahead that the roof ahead descends to meet the disgusting water. You row back upstream before your boat gets smashed up and you drown in an unusually unpleasant way. Oh, then. That is everything in the sewers, it looks like. A little disappointing, I'll be honest. Oh, I have to move mountains again to get out. Lame. Move mountains. Alright, so the last thing I want to do is I'm going to hope that there's somebody in this town that can identify my crap for me. And I think it's you. You do identification, right? Identification. Ugh, God, you're charging me 20? That's such a pain. Alright, yep, not paying it. We're not paying that. Alright, so plan right now is then I'm going to head back to Golddale. We're going to identify all of my stuff, sell all of my stuff, level up, and if I have money, we're going to head to Stormport and do some pawn shopping. And then that'll be the end of this video. Next video will be, I'll actually be taking on the Roach Lair. This is the wrong place also. Wait, what? Did I just like skip the town I needed to go to? Oh, great. Random battle on the roads. Well, there you go. I don't think this video has been going on too long, so this is still fine. Do. We'll step forward at this point. Cardio doesn't get to do anything. Meow misclicks and then gets poisoned or diseased. Nothing dropped, presumably? Yep, nothing dropped. I thought Bavner... I guess I went past the town I need to go to? I'm completely lost right now. Is it this town? Alright, it is Port... Okay, it is Port Townsend. I was like, yo, how do I leave this place? I just lost track of my cursor there for a second. Alright. We're back to Farport. We're going to Golddale, which is my my go-to place for selling. Golddale serves a really solid purpose for this, I should say. I guess we're troglodytes. Warriors and shamans. Alright, this is a fight that warrants a major blessing. Yeah, Golddale's kind of my go-to spot because we have an NPC that buys everything. We've got an NPC that identifies. And all in the same convenient area, we also have an NPC that is a trainer for leveling up. this. What did he cast? He cursed Sylvius? Oh, what a jerk. Can't be cursing Sylvius. Alright, what do we got? Gold, 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 a ring, gold, and food. As another kind of nice point about this town, that I enjoy about it at least, a wide variety of monsters of various levels are around it, and I like that. Potion of Doom. Brew of Leaves, what's that one do? Unknown. Potion of Doom. I presume does nothing good for you. Whoops, wrong button. Iron Darts. Bronze Ring. Okay, so that was just a piece of junk. Bronze Ring. Bronze Hammer. Bronze Flail. Sapphire. Iron Flail. Bronze Chainmail. Steel-toed Boots. Iron Helmet, Steel-toed Boots. I'm kind of tempted to just actually use those, but I don't care. Wand of Fireballs, Bronze Chainmail again. Steel-toed, Iron and Iron. Orb of Sight, Killer Poison, that'll be worth it. Iron Breastplate, a Ruby. Silver Weight Ring, alright, well that's a little disappointing. Weight Rings are just cursed. You equip them and then they get stuck on you and you can't get rid of them and they just weigh things. Alright, so those aren't worth a lot. The Iron Darts were worth almost nothing. The Bronze Ring, surprisingly, was worth identifying. Very little earnings from those bronze weapons. Iron Flail, though, solid. Yeah, I mean, I'm not making like a huge amount of money off of this stuff, although the Wand of Fireballs was a nice touch. It was worth it, though. Orb of Sight was nice. Killer Poison was nice. Iron Breastplate and the Ruby were both nice. Silver Weight Ring. I don't know what happens if I equip it, but I'm not going to try. Ooh. Alright, I have to load the editor up, and because I don't know when I saved last. I need that perfect flower, though, because that's a quest item. So, programs, editor. I did not mean to sell that, and I don't know when I saved last. That's annoying. Alright, perfect flower. There's got to be a better way to do this. Can I just push P? Okay, good, I can. Nothing. 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 Okay. So it'll automatically put the item in my inventory if there's only one P item in it. Good to know. Platinum bar. Prismatic wand. What's that? Power geode. Perfect fire. Found it. Okay. Get rid of that. Alright. That was a whoopsies moment. Right. Kill the editor. Reload. Got my perfect flower back. I don't know if anybody actually leveled up, but we're going to check. I have no idea what I was waiting on Komodo for. Let's give him pole weapons, and strength. Cardio doesn't have anything. Sylvius, or Meow, Jill. Sylvius has 1, and Avatar has nothing. Alright. So we have 3,700, or 3,610, which I'm going to say is enough for me to warrant a trip all the way to Stormport, considering that the next video is going to be taking on the Filth Factory, and we're going to be curing the roaches, so I probably don't really need to go all out and buy a bunch of like awesome equipment, but better safe than sorry. I feel like my people are sufficiently over the recommended power level for the roaches. Whoops. Okay, I'm glad that he walked right into Sylvius like that. That stone knife was not worth picking up, but whatever. Alright, dude, let's do this. I like to corner him. Control S, T, W, and buy. What do we got here? We got nothing. I can't remember. Is it Shift W? It was Shift W. Okay. What do we got? Magic Great Helmet, Magic Knife. Nothing I want. Steel Halberd, Bow of Cag. I have no idea what that does. Do all of my spellcasters have Mithril? Mithril, and presumably Mithril. Okay. Shield of Clud. Shockstorm, okay. You know, the piercing crystal's $70, 70 gold, and they're actually they can be used to be unlocked, can be used to unlock doors, but more importantly, they also destroy the magical barriers that can block you in a lot of spots. It is good to have some of those. Also, some of those wands were pretty solid too. It's just, what's this guy? Higher speed? Is that what Avatar has equipped? Yeah, that is what Avatar has equipped. Okay. Magic resistance? That is a pretty solid buy. I'm thinking those are going to be our two purchases right now. Komodo already has an Onyx Charm. Yeah, we're going to put that on... Jill can get that, and then we're going to give... Yeah, we're going to give Jill the Ring of Speed also. And that's all my money at this point. Yeah. We're gonna be done here. So I'm gonna equip those, and we are gonna just head back to the Isle of Begail, and that's where I'll end this video. Maybe I'll get lucky and get into another fight before I get there. Whoops! I'm actually too far north. Another fight, ogres and bears. Not a hard fight, but a fight. People getting hurt. Getting mauled by bears. Nice. Alright, meow, leveled up. I'm glad I'm going by Golddale at this point. Maybe if I'm lucky, we'll get attacked by another group of troglodytes. Or if I'm really lucky, maybe another Empire patrol. That was Meow that leveled up, if I remember correctly. Meow's looking pretty good. I'm not seeing anything really here. We're gonna give Meow. Meow's gonna buy. You know, I don't know. I was gonna say luck, but he already has 1 point of luck. I'm thinking assassination, but that leaves him with a point left over. Maybe we go edged weapons and dex. Yep, edged weapons and dex. Just go with what we know works. Nothing fancy, just solid edged weapons and dex. Alright. Back to Shader. Oh. I was kind of hoping they would attack me. Alright, I'm gonna provoke a fight. I just want one more fight. Yep. I don't know if I've ever fought somebody in the fields. Nah, it just looks like normal things. Alright, we get warriors and defenders and shamans, which is definitely warranting a major bless. In fact, I'm actually going to have Jill cast a second one, so we can be super blessed. One shaman? Just one shaman? Okay. Cardio gets to fight that defender all by herself. Ooh, Martyr Shield. What an annoying spell to have had him cast. Ah. And then Avatar makes that last miss. And then that Shaman was willing to shoot a fireball. Normally they don't cast spells if you have a guy in base contact with them. I'm somewhat surprised he went with a spell. Not only that, he went with a spell that injured his own dude. And that should be everybody is now dead. So what do we get? 36, 68, 86, 116 gold, 17 food, an unknown potion, shield, knife, bolts, gauntlet, and a short sword we're not bothering with. Item. Yes! Although, soldiers and Empire archers on a bridge when I did not get an opportunity to rest in between the two fights. Not exactly great. But we'll double up with the blesses, and we should be just fine. The only thing, like, bless makes your people into like a glass cannon. Which can be real dangerous when you're in situations with things like the Empire Archers, for instance. Because if the Empire Archer... Oh, I just misclicked again. If the Empire Archer decides he's just going to focus fire like on the same dude, and there's, you know, one other monster that wants to focus fire, you could just have a guy die right off the bat. Also, the fact that this Empire Archer has put himself up against the wall like this is a little bit annoying. There we go. 78, 122, 148, 212, I think. And we're going to leave that crap, but we're going to take the gauntlets. Alright. We're doing good. Back to Port Town... Farport, this one's called, and then we're going to boat to Port Townsend. Right. Bye, Townsend. Here we are. And at that point, we're going to save, and this video is over. Alright, folks, I think this was Exile 25. As always, like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Check me out on Patreon and Twitter, and I'll see you guys later.